This is the month of November we are into the month of November, and it's so beautiful outside. I don't even need a coat. I was inside and then I kind of feel a little warm. Then I said, you know what, let me just get over here outdoor and do my live out here. And this is what I'm doing. So anyway, let me get my little juice. I bring my juice with me too. And I bring my water. I love to have my fluids around. So how you guys are where's my straw? Oh, it is so beautiful out there. It feels so good. Oh, it feels so nice. Mmm. It feels so good. How do feels so good. How do yes, people. Let me get some of my juice to drink. I have to drink some of my juice first. Put some little things, spice it up. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, people, this is what I'm drinking right now. See? Say, this is what I'm drinking. Mm-hmm. So, hello, hello. Have a fine good night to you all. A beautiful Wednesday night. As you guys could see at this hand, it is so beautiful outside. So, I was inside, feel so warm, and I just feel like I want to come outside because it feels so good. And then it's more peaceful and quiet. It's more peaceful and quiet. So this little spot here is where we do our grill. We have the grill, we have the sitting area, we have everything. So I just choose to come out here tonight and just do my video since it's so beautiful. And as you can see me here, just like summertime because it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Let me get my little stuff right here. So anyway, you know why I'm doing this live? Hmm. Because I do a live early, and literally I was like I go in here literally to check, you know, hello, hello, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. So what I literally did, I go in here and I come across CMR Christians, Chrissy and Christian. And people, tell me this. How are you going to marry a woman and want to molest the woman child? Because that's not your child, or her older daughter, not yours. But that you should take her for your daughter. What type of love? Where's the love? Where's the compassion at? You know? And it's just shameful. I believe Crazy should have left this man. Hello, hello. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. I believe Chrissy should have left him sometime, I believe in last year when he cheated on her and that big scandal popped out. That's when Chrissy should have left him alone. Because majority of the time when a man cheating you, they will mess around with your daughter too. Okay? But I wanted to know, based on what I listened to and everything, and I read even the police report and those type of things on YouTube and those type of things. Is the daughter mentioned this incident took place last year and 6 months ago. What caused her now to report it to the school? When you're in a home with your children, you must have family discussion. These are the type of discussion every parents need to have with their children. Sexual abuse. This is the type of discussion every parent should have in their home with their children. Every parent should have this type of discussion with their children in a home. And when you're in a home with and you have when you have girl, child, doesn't matter which child, because these men they go both ways. But when you have your child in a home, It's us as a parent's responsibility to pay close attention. You want to tell me Chrissy didn't see something funny was going on, even some looks in her daughter's face? Come on, huh? You want to tell me you never see something different, something going on, something, look, something strange going on. What a big old growing man like that going into a girl child room to wake up that girl child. That girl is old enough. Hello, hi, how you doing? That girl is old enough. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. That girl is old enough to wake up herself. That girl is old enough to wake up herself. And when we in a home and have our young girl child in a home, we as parents, we not supposed to just go in our bedroom, close our door and forget about them. Throughout the night and stuff on, we should get up and check on our children now, because we don't know the men that we got until something happened. But Chrissy been going through a lot with PMR, a lot with cheating and everything. What about if this man, throughout the time he was cheating, and he catch any he had contamination, diseases or those type of things? That's how he would want to bring it to woman, daughter, huh? CMR, shame on you, Christine. Shame on you for what you did. Come on, man. Shame on you. And this is some of the things I talk about, like sometimes we can hop today, feel like we on top. We have most money in this world, living the most life, and the father we down in our face. Because when you molest an underage child, you're gonna get a lot of sentence in jail for that. That's a jail time. And it's not a little jail time for that either. It's a jail time for that. Man, shame on you. Your wife is not good enough for you? Huh? Your wife in your home is not good enough for you? It doesn't seem so, because you keep cheating on her. You're cheating her with so many women. And then you turn around now molesting her daughter. You should take her for your daughter. You are the one in the home as a man, a father figure. You should be able to protect her. CMR, shame on you. You should never ever try to molest that little girl. You should take her for your daughter. And you have your blood daughter in that house. That's your daughter you should go and molest. And for Chrissy's daughter too. Chrissy's daughter, I believe when some incident like this happen in a home, I believe the children should first report this incident to their parents in front of their men. They should say something. She should scream out. She hold this from last year. This little part kind of puzzled me a little too. It happened last year. This is not an excuse for you not to tell your mother, or you go to school and tell the teacher. But why didn't you tell your mother? You're looking at this man as still a good man. How could you look at him as a good man when he married to your mother and molesting you? That's not a good man. You and your mother don't want to have the same, go bed with the same man. When something happened in a home, children must report to their parents. Unless relationship with children and parents is not great, that's when children gonna go out there to complain and to tell people how they were really going on. But from last year, this incident happened, and then 6 months ago, this thing happened again. So you want to tell me all this time Chrissy didn't see something strange going on, even when CMR, like they all together, the impression on her daughter's face or the impression on both of them face. These are things parents need to pay close attention to. We parents need to pay close attention on our children then. Because, I had three boys. And my younger child, living with my friend, my younger child, I told my younger child in front of my man face, I said, any day my man touch you where he's not supposed to touch you, you tell me, because I'm your mom. Tell me and let me deal with it, because I'm not going to deal with it in a nice way. tell me, let me deal with it. And I have my child in the house. I'm the one, because he's young, I'm the one giving him a bath until he reaches a certain age. So I inspect my child. I pay close attention to my kid. But some of we parents, as I said it so many times, all we care about is to go in here to make more money, and top of money, and top of money, and not giving our children the love that they should get in the home, the care. These are discussion. When you have your children and they reach certain age, these are the discussion parents need to have with their children about sexual assault, sexual abuse. These are some of the conversation parents need to their children, to let them know what it's like, what to look for, and the action to take immediately. The action that they need to take immediately. On this is disgusting, CMR. And you know, let me tell you something. Every woman are totally different out there. But I feel like when you have your man, sometimes you can give chances, of course, because we all need chances and forgiveness. And sometimes a man may go out there and cheat, because sometimes it costs from we women to let our men go out there and cheat because we don't have time for that. But this man is a cheater, and he's not going to stop cheating. Have some problem there secretly. How you want to mess with your wife, daughter? Boy, I'm looking at you. Boy, I'm looking at you. You're going to get serve some time for this, because that's on the, and her words going to go against your words. Shame on you, man. Come on. This is disgusting. This is so disgusting and shameful. You and your wife are here, was all over in here with disgrace about cheating, some type of nastiness, some type of mess, disgrace, and all kind of thing. It's not about because you go cheat. It's about the person you cheat with. They're talking about you, or they're talking about your wife, and the things them that you have said to her about your family. You know what I mean? But this is disgrace. This is disgrace. But I said to a lot of you parents out there too, who even having your young them an ear, shaking up their ass. You putting out your young children them to these sex abuser out there. You people you parents putting out your young little children them, these sex abuser out there. You know what I mean? Because you parents, all you parents running down and here these days is all about money, 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 money. And all you care about, Chrissy, you should be paying attention to your children now. Yeah, that's what you need to pay attention. When you're in a relationship with a man, you could be your husband, could be your daddy, could be your father helping that around your children. You have to pay close attention to it. Because some of these men got no respect. They got no love for themselves. So how they going to love others? These are something you should pay attention. Sometimes you should get up and pop up in their room in the morning time and pop up in their room. Pay attention. She's the oldest. Let one of her sisters sleep with her sometime too. I pay attention when you guys just bought that house, you know, trying to get her a room for her. Of course, nothing wrong with that at her age to have a room for herself. But sometimes you have some secret abuser in your home. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes when you have some secret abuser in your home, it doesn't work like that. Huh? Not a Jamaican at it again. Man, come on. What's wrong with you? You are a disgrace to Jamaica. You are a disgrace to your family. You're a disgrace to your wife. But your wife is Chrissy is the one who put up with this nastiness. Chrissy put up with this nastiness. Because you're cheating on her. You're cheating her. It was a big disgrace and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And on top of it, on top of the disgrace that happening, it's like, of course, sometimes we have to give people forgiveness and give people chances. But sometimes we have to think about ourselves too. Because if a man going out in the home, you know what I mean? You don't know. Your life is at risk. So some of us women, we love the men them more than how we do love ourselves and our children. You know what I mean? We do. A lot of us female out there, we put our men in front of our children. And these are some of the things I talked a couple weeks ago about how children can grow up and have stuff inside of them and retaliate when they get older and hate their parents. But in this matters, in this case, she didn't say anything to her mother. Your mother in the home is the first person, and once your mother, man, or anyone come on to you, you should scream out in your bedroom. You didn't say anything. From last year, you didn't say anything. You know, I'm not gonna blame you because you didn't say anything, but in some way, yes, of course, you should go to your mother, and it all depends on the way parents brought up their children. Because all I see these nowadays, all they care about is just to go and hear how to make money, and they're not giving the love and support that the home need. A lot of these people, they believe like, oh, buy a big house, buy a big. That's not all. Your children, they need attention. Because if that girl was getting the attention from her mother would know something is not going okay. This is disgrace. CMR Shaman, you a boy. You a boy. You a boy. You don't do that to someone, child. You're a boy. Your wife is not good enough for you. I don't think so. Because you keep cheating on her. Tell her to stop doing makeup. Tell her to stop looking like makeup to look like her in person if that's your problem. If that's a turn off for you. Tell your wife stop makeup herself to look like someone else if you have problems with it. Huh? And I don't think you're scared or afraid of what you did, or you don't respect yourself, or you do not respect your wife. You don't respect the children them. You don't respect your children them too. And in some of your parents too in a home, you must pay attention the way your children, your girl child, they dress in the home. When when you live with a man in the home, whether they father or they stepdad or they mother man, whatever you called it, you must always pay attention. Sit with your girl child and let them know certain style of dressing. You won't tolerate certain style type of dressing in the home. These men, they looking at them too. They looking at their butt. They looking at their breasts. They looking all over in them. You know what I mean? This is really shameful, and this is really shameful, and this is embarrassing. You know, another drinking again, and that's the reason why I said this all the time. We need to stay in our lane, calm down sometime. Don't watch what we have and think we above anyone, because no one out there is better than anyone. Maybe someone can live into a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 bedroom home. The next person live in a one room, furnished room, but they happy too, and they live somewhere. There's a roof over their head. But just to show people many times, that you can rich today in America and tomorrow you'll be a poor man. You understand? Yeah, this charge is a serious charge in America. You know, that's an underage child. And if she's still not an underage child and you try to done this to someone that not giving you the consent, you get charged for it also. Or some of your parents need to pull on the children them more. You know, I don't know if some of your parents doesn't do this. Some of your parents are too busy to come in here to make some dollars. Some of your parents need to pull your children, like have a Friday night meeting. And if this is something Christy was doing in her home, like every Friday night have a meeting. Everybody talk about how they feel, how they feel, feelings out, what type of feelings they have for the week. When my children young, my son young, I does that. Talk about the feelings you have for the week. How you gonna overcome those type of feelings. And if a mother, not just Chrissy alone, but if a mother, when a mother call themselves a mother, you have the children in your home, Every week you should have a meeting with them. They all in a group, get some popcorn, some fruits, whatever they like, donut, whatever they like, and set it there. And you ask them how they feel for the week. What, anything going on at school, anything going on in their schoolwork, and anything at everyone needs to speak out, and it go around in a circle. And if a lot of parents does or done stuff like this, a lot of time children would speak out. You know what I mean? A lot of time. And sometimes it all depends on the type of relationship parents and their children have. Because time we parents, we too busy. And sometimes some children like complain to their parents. The parents don't believe that they may want to molest their child. They don't believe. It's all right, your man cheating you, you're taking back. Because not, I mean, people have to get forgiveness. And I do say too, like, don't follow people and, break with them or anything. People need chances. Because sometimes we are too busy as women doing other things and we not giving the attention to our men and our children. And when they're not getting it, they're going somewhere else to comfort and attention. And when they go there and they get the attention, that's when it started to cause so many issues, so many problems. But shame on this dude, man. CMR, your boy, wanna mess with you wanna molest your wife's daughter. Come on, man. How you wanna do that? You don't care about yourself, and you don't care about your real biological children. How you gonna go to jail and leave them out here? Huh? Sometimes we have to look into our life and look into ourselves to see what we are doing. And we have to look behind us and look ahead of us what can happen. And a lot of you people, you don't pay attention. A lot of you people, you don't pay attention. And as I said, a lot of you in this country, of course, you're doing great, big in here. Congratulations, for a Jamaican. I love to see when people come in a foreign country and they doing something positive. At the same time, they in the closet doing negative things. You know what I mean? At the same time, they in the closet. At the same time, they in the closet doing some negative things. You know what I mean? This thing could never, I'm not saying it could never happen to me, but a little as a mother, when my children they younger, I do not play with, I don't care if it's their father. I tell them in front, anybody touch where they not supposed to touch, and your body. And when my come home, you better tell me. And that's no joke about it either. But this thing to the girl, based on the videos them that I watch, because I like to get news first, see things first, before I even speak about it. Last year this thing happened. It shouldn't have to happen the second time. It shouldn't have to happen the second time or after or over. Once it happened once, that's when she should scream out. She should have been scream out. Scream out in that room loud and call her mother down and let her mother know what her nasty husband is trying to do with her. 6 months ago it happened. Come on, 6 months ago, and it's like she probably afraid. No children should be afraid out there when their mother man molest them to open up to their mother man. You know what I mean? No, it shouldn't happen. It should never happen. Chrissy could lose all her children then. They could go in the ESS custody for this thing. Because when you look at it, for her to leave from the home without confronting her parents and her mom and go to school, no, that doesn't look good. And that's what I'm saying right here for all us as mother out there who have young children. and you're in a relationship, even you're living in the home with their home there, you have to watch certain things. You have to pay attention to things. Act like not paying attention, but paying attention to certain the changes, what change in the home. Because many times, a lot of these men attitude, style, and character change in the home, but parents, all we first to come in our mind, he seen another woman out there when he messing around with our own children. When they messing our own children. Many times these you watch and pay attention to changes in your own. Every woman should know their man. Every woman should know their children. Every mother should know their children. Every woman should know their man when they're in the home, and something different, some changes. You're gonna see some. You must have to see something different in your daughter's face when you see your husband. You understand? Whether she agree with him to molest or she not agree, you're going to see some changes. Something going to change. You're gonna see something. You're gonna either see she give him a bad look. You're gonna see she do something, and you're gonna know something is wrong. And you're gonna see him to the way he hacking to. But you know what wrong with a lot of you mother, and a lot of you people with your young children them, when you have in a relationship, when you let platform, when you're too addicted to these platform, when you don't know when to spend time with the children them to get to know the pain and the struggling that the real struggling and pain that they've been going through. That girl, it happened to her last year, and it happened to her 6 months ago, and all of you guys up in the house, and you want to tell me, Chrissy, you didn't see nothing. You didn't notice that CMR Christine messing around with your daughter? You didn't see that? Come on, girl. Huh? Sometimes when we in the home and we have our man, you see the men changing. It's because them a mess with children. Is next woman out there. And every single parents who have their young children, once a week, it's very important once a week to sit them down and get what you know they like and put in a big bowl, and everybody sit down in the bowl in the circle, sit on the rug in a circle. You know what I mean? And everybody had their book and pen. And it's good time as the mother too to tell all the children to write what bothering them for the week. You know? For the week, what bothering them and how they feel about it, and write it down. And then they give you the mother the book, and you submit it too with that bowl, and then you're gonna read them one by one and ask what is it going on, why you feel stressed, what is it stressing you. And these are some things parents need to bring in their home, because a lot of these men out there are murderer. You know what I mean? Because if I feel like if a man wanna sexually abuse a young underage child, they are murderers. That's how I really literally look at it. You know what I mean? That's how I literally look at it. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. This man, no one know what this little girl child going through. I understand and know people said Chrissy older daughter not his. I know that from the time that's not his child. But when a man going with a woman, when two people in a relationship, you always find a woman have her children, and that's not the man daddy, and the man of kids, that's not. You all should as one family, and be a mother figure and a father figure, not an abuser in the home. Not supposed to be abuser in the home. We supposed to be a father figure and a mother figure to the children them in the home. And parents who must watch a child stop wearing these little cushion up in their ass like some little string, some thread around on the men in the home, because you feel like the men they not paying attention to it. They're looking at it, because a lot of these young men them, growing ass men them in the home, they don't want they all their eyes on is those little young kids. That's all they eyes on. Those little young kids. You understand? That's all most of these men's they are. The little young kids them. Pay attention and watch the older dude them. They're not looking for nobody even up in my age group. They're looking for the little kids them. Why you see so many of them going to jail? And I don't want them either, because when they get old piss rank and tink, I don't want them either. But I'm just telling you, them only can play the little them only can play the little kids them. And that's why you see many of them going to jail and up in jail for these nasty, disgusting lifestyle. They don't want to go get their age group. They want to go for the little kids them that only need a bag juice money. They don't want to go, they don't want no response, no expense in their pocket. But this is another disgrace to Jamaica. Disgrace to Jamaica. Huh? But look at the life you claim to live in. But now you're gonna lose it all, because you need to get. They're gonna maybe they're gonna ban you from here, because this is a serious charge when it comes to underage children. This is a serious charge when it comes to underage child. And you know the part of it that I don't understand. He had his own child, biological children in the home, and he don't molest them. But you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna investigate to know too. They're going to investigate to know if he messed with them. And it's just not okay for some of us parents to just sit back and act like we foolish and not paying attention in our home what going on, and put our man above our children. When a man come and go in our life, it doesn't matter what type of children we have, if we live in bad or what, we bring them. They always gonna come and say, "Mommy, you okay?" When the man gone. You understand? So I don't believe no woman should put any man above their children. No, it cannot happen, because I never do so. I never do so with my children them. I never do so. And I pay close attention to my children them too. I pay close attention to them. Not a joke thing when I'm here just talking about it. I pay close attention to my children then. Because you have a lot in out there today you're going with, they in the closet. But as I say this, Chrissy know that her man husband cheated her last year. Nothing wrong if your man cheating you. I have to say maybe 99 Jamaican is a cheater. And maybe 85 woman is a cheater. So nothing is wrong for men cheat. I grow up as a young child and see men, Jamaican men are 2-3 women. Sometimes none can open their mouth, say nothing. I'm not against the cheating part. For who want to live with it, I'm not. I've said I make a live when she and him with the cheating thing, and I said don't leave your husband to anyone. But based on this incident, what happened, she should have kicked him out. She should have. How is it for you to look at your daughter and know that your husband that you and him going to bed with, you're the man you call your husband, the man that you and him do so many things, and here the world sees you, and you're messing with that your wife, daughter, huh? That girl don't have a daddy. That girl don't have a father. Where is his father to step up? And that's the reason why you see a lot of separation relationship. Some fathers stick out, just like how some stick out. Some parents stick out and said they don't want their child to live with the father or the mother because of certain circumstance. These are some of the circumstance. We must pay close attention to our children them in the house. You can't just go and hear it. You see this thing? And I said it a million times. I'm going to say it again. People think I'm drinking right here. The real thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this. When you have children, I don't have no young children. And I don't come in here every day. Come sometime 3-4 days and stop. Sometimes I don't come again. I come 1-2. That's how I do in the life of my own. I want a peace of mind for myself. You know what I mean? I don't want to dictate like Sometimes I come a little often, and sometimes I come in this. People want too much money all the time. Keep running on money, 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 and on the home in a mess. And the home is nasty. When the thing looking at in the home inside look beautiful, that's what I call beautiful. What is it going on up in your home now, Chrissy? Nastiness, huh? Nastiness. That's not a clean home. That's a nasty home because your man up in that home molesting your daughter, and you up in the home not even realize or paying attention, not even to see something strange going on in your daughter life. These type of things is what traumatize their education. You know what I mean? And sometimes a lot of these kids, they keep stuff inside of them, and when they get a little old, start to talk. That's too late. And I think the law all over the world or in America, based on American law, when a kid report, wait till 20, 30 years to report someone abused, sexually abused them, they shouldn't want to lock that person up. When something happens, that's what every parents need to tell their children. When you go out there, you're in someone home, or your mother man, or your or whosoever in the home molesting you, you need to speak up right away. Did you keep for 6 from last year? That means you last year it happened and 6 months ago again. Come on, girl. Huh? Come on, you're sleeping with it. That means to me, when it happened to the first time, probably she could agree with it too, because she never seen nothing to the mother. Probably she can agree with it the first time, because she didn't say anything to the mother. And I feel like girl child, he's not father, but that doesn't mean he don't have right to say something to you as a father figure, because that's your mother husband. Same time, this thing happened to you in the home last year. To me, I'm gonna speak the just say the truth and the way I feel about it. I think she probably feels sweet about it. You know what I mean? She feels sweet and nice about it. But I feel the second time he did it, she probably a lot of things probably, and she still wait 6 months. We in November. She was wait 6 months. Then she went to school. Your parents, what some of you need to teach your children. This is what I told my kids them when they're younger going to school. You know what I teach them? Whatever happened in mommy's house, stay in mommy's house. Does not belong in the school. I told my kids them straight up. If something happened in the home and they brought it to my attention and I don't do nothing, then take it to the school. You understand? My business up in my home does not belong to the school. This is something I'm not saying disagree because she take it to the school. I'm just saying that she should say it to her mother first. The reason why she didn't tell her mother, because she's at guilt. Come on, I'm not a stupid woman. She's a guilt. It's not the age. She's a guilt. So she afraid to confront her mom. You understand? If she, as a young child, looking at, he's not a bad person. He's a bad person because he molesting you and he married to your mother. So he's a bad person. I don't see where he's a good person, lady, young girl. I'm telling us the people who are coming this year when I bring all these men and my husband and my husband and this one by one, piece by piece, all go in pieces. Doing their own thing by yourself, and sometimes men them out. I'm not saying sometimes you can't do something with a man, but you do your own thing yourself and leave these men them out of on the business and air. Because when the disgrace come in, it's real. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for you. You get away with the cheating with your wife because it's not a charge against you. Because it's an adult to adult. This is an adult to children on the HR. You're gonna get some time. You better get yourself packed and prepare yourself because you're gonna get served time for what you did. There's a time served. You don't molest on the HR. You don't do that. Do that. But you want to tell me, Chrissy, Are you running the money in this damn makeup thing to look like Whitney Houston, Rihanna, Beyonce, and everybody? Baby girl, I'm telling you the real truth. Look at me. I don't have no makeup. I feel like I'm beautiful because I'm not really a makeup person. You know what I mean? I would put a little something sometime with my little lipstick lightly, my little lip gloss, but I don't like real makeup. Once in a while, I put on a little thing, so Cajun, but I'm not. People, I like to see the makeup in people. It looks beautiful. She put on pretty makeup. Her makeup, they looks good. But sometimes too, these can be a turn off on men because men want to see the real woman in the house. They don't want to come home and see another woman. Even though the makeup is what started her off, I'm agree. But sometimes men want, you see, men, sometimes we female doesn't even know the men we go in with. Because men out there sometimes we do something. A lot of men out there doesn't like wigs. A lot of men out there does not like wigs. You understand? A lot. They don't like, they want to see the woman with a natural hair. They want to see the woman look natural. But I believe if I'm going with a man, come and see me wear my wigs, my makeup, you can cut it out because you're not gonna change it. You know what I mean? But sometimes these people makeup. Sometimes these things change my mind. I'm not saying he has the right to do what he do. Order. I'm talking about when he cheat last year, cheat with this woman. Give the woman all the bank card. That's what I'm shouting a lot of you women out there. Sometimes the women them out on the street, the opportunity they get with some of no man who do not even get a little a bottle of water from them. The woman them outside is the one getting everything. I'm not joking. I'm literally serious. I see the habit. That's why I'm not, I can't have any kid, having a kid right this minute. Not because I age, but I stopped myself when after my youngest child. But anyway, I'm telling people the truth that I'm not letting men just breed me like a guinea pig. No, I'm not doing that. Cause pledge are gone in a minute. And then when they done, they want to pick at your child or they want to go out there. You know what I mean? Our body need healed. Our body need rest. You know what I mean? And these men, them too, sometimes we pick them up out there. We don't even search their background. We don't search their background. You know what I mean? We don't have no time to search these men, their background. Females, we need to search these men, their background. It's very important to do so. Search them. We do not know who they are. Search to see what they do. You never know a woman he used to have before, you, Chrissy, if he mess with their child too. And if he mess with your, you have to do, this is something in him. This is something in him, but a lot more gonna come out. If he mess with on the HR, they're gonna come out and speak out against him. Boy, shame on you. Shame on you for doing, huh? Disgrace and nasty. That's why I'm not coming in here to brag to anybody about anything. You know what I mean? Because you know what? And I'm not lying about this. You know what? I'm not coming in here to brag about anything I have or anything like bragging about people and act like I'm better than anyone. Tomorrow, granted for no one. We don't know what can happen. We don't know what can happen. Disgrace. You think I would feel good to come in here if my husband molesting my daughter? This is disgrace. This is disgrace. This is disgrace. You know? I heard Chrissy mom told her last year when her husband cheated on her. She said her husband never cheat. That's a lie. Every Jamaican man cheat, majority. You may find 2% not. And I have to see that man. I have to see him. You know? And at least her mother flew from Jamaica to the United States, and according to the video them that I watched, her mother wanted her to leave him alone. She didn't want to. And a lot of women running these platforms on the man because you can't leave them and lose all. I'm telling you, Beverly say this tonight. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Una must go in here on yourself and make on a home platform and leave these men alone out of it. I'm not saying you can't do something with it, a man or something, but you see, after a while, something going to happen. Something going to happen. This is just not okay. This is just so sad. And I feel so bad for myself, and it's not even my child. And the reason why I feel so bad is just because how you want to molest your wife's daughter? Huh? Where is that daughter for that? That man need to step up. Chrissy hiding a lot of things, and nobody know the full truth in this thing yet. Because this guy been cheating on her for ages, long time. She knew. Sometimes you see, watch her when she come in here and talk about I'm stressed and I'm this. The husband is the one stressing her out, and look how many children she had. Huh? She was stressed over men and drop dead, leave her kids them to suffer. Huh? If you're going with a man and the relationship is not healthy, you try and it's not working, everyone know the front door. Every single one know where the front door entrance at. Huh? Every single one know where the front door entrance at. Now we must get big lawyer. But I have a million big lawyer. All they're gonna do is just take on a little money. And that's the reason why I tell some of the people, now shut up. You understand? Shut up. Live on a low profile. Be cool. You know what I mean? Live on a low profile. You know what I mean? Look how it is now. Lawyer gonna take out a bunch million money that they have. Let me tell the people a little something. I don't care when I talk sometimes. I'm not arguing with anyone who try to be disrespectful but it's just the fact. All of the charity thing where people talk about thief and who thief, at least they help people back home. You ever see Chrissy and CMR help one Jamaican person? Huh? No, tell me people. You never see those two couple, even at Christmas time, send even money out there to help even a whole people, a whole person who is hungry and in need. They don't remember where they're coming from, and they don't remember the reality lifestyle. But now look what's gonna happen. Huh? They tight, they mean. A lot of people I heard talk about it. People tell me they asked them for stuff and they said no. You know what I mean? Come on, man. No lawyer gonna get a lot of their money. A lot of it. That's why I don't care what nobody say. So this is what I'm drinking right here. You know what I mean? Yes, people. But people, when I watch those videos, that people been talking so many things. I said, I had to come in here. This is not cute at all. I can't just talk about it by myself. Oh, this man is wicked. No, I can't do that. I had to come in here and talk because I run a platform. So I have to come in here and speak and say things according to my opinions and according to how I feel about it. Because of course, we're going to feel good to know that. And today too, days in real life, a lot of we women out there know that our men messing around our children too and they're nothing about it. Nothing. You know what I mean? Even sometimes you're trying to go to school and come in. Pay attention to the children when they come in. They looks out, just pay attention. It's not hard for people to know that something going on negative with their children. It's very easy. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you, even us as an adult, when we going through stress, as soon as you open your door and step outside, somebody gonna say, hey, you okay? You're gonna say, oh yeah, I'm okay. They're gonna say, you don't look like you're okay. Because people gonna see that in your face. People gonna see it in your face. People gonna see that you're stressed. People gonna see what you're going through. You may pretend and fake it like you're hiding it, but it's sure. And you have some people going through stuff and you don't see it doesn't show in their face one bit. but inside the heart. It's in the heart right there. It's like a there. And these are some of the things that we parents, and I'm gonna say this one more time, when you have the young children in the home, it's good to raise the children them happy and things, like every weekends. It could be a Friday night or Saturday night. You know what I mean? A Saturday night, I believe, is one of the perfect night. They go to school Monday through Friday. They need Friday evening for them to relax and take it easy. The Saturday night is a good night, good evening for mother and their children to sit and have discussion. You know what I mean? And parents should always have a topic to brought to their children attention. You know what I mean? Parents always have some topics to brought to their children attention. What to expect out there and what to expect in the home, from what not to expect. And when you expect certain thing in the certain going on in the home, how to retaliate about it. Who to go to. You know what I mean? So these are just things that I had to be honest and tell you. Some of your parents got no time for children because you make this on-air thing take over too much. You people are addicted to this on-air settings too much. Many people mentioned to me they lost their relationship because of this online air thing. Because these people, they addicted to this on here. They don't even have time to help their children with schoolwork because in their mind they so addicted. Just like a person who smoke, a person who drink, and they addicted. A day, a minute, a second can't go by without they puff, without they drink, because they addicted to it. That's the same way these people are addicted to going here. Some of them don't even have time to clean up their own home because they so addicted to on and here in a competition just for money. You know what I mean? We're gonna lose it, and a lot of you gonna lose it because a lot of you only hacking foolish. You know what I mean? Boy, now you're gonna have to get lawyers, and all these lawyers out there for you is just to take your money and stretch the case until they get millions. Then you all get broke. That's what all these lawyers there for, huh? Now you can't go in the home. How is that? Huh? How is that? How would that look? You and your wife buy a house together. You can't go there because of your dirty attitude and your dirty character. You can't go in the home. You have to stay away from the home. Ain't that shameful and embarrassing? Huh? Well, put yourself in it because you marry a wife, you have a wife in your house. You leave your wife in the bed and go in your wife's daughter bedroom. What's the matter with you? Huh? If you're not satisfied with your wife, if you're not like what you're getting, leave. Go find the next woman out there. Or go cheat out there. You don't mess with your wife's daughter. That's disgusting. You're a dirty man. You're a dirty man. And I feel like Chrissy too know a lot of things too, but Chrissy love this man so much she don't care. Chrissy love this man so much. Of course, everybody have to love their husband and their man. But when it comes to your children, love can't be there. I'm not gonna love no man above. I'm not putting men above my children. Them as whole as they are. But no man got nothing to do with me and my kids. Them. I have to say this. I'm in a relationship. Me and you as the man. My kids, they grown. I don't want to come in between me and my kids. Them. They are my child. There's a limit. There's a borderline. Chrissy knows something too. You can't tell me you're in a home last year this happened and that little girl didn't scream out. You know some little kid, somebody touch them, they're gonna scream out, why? Mommy, why? She didn't do that. Well, not like I'm gonna put a lot on her, but it looked like she did like the first time what he did. It seems to me what he did the first time she liked it. The second time, again, and she didn't come. You're in the home with your mother. You see your mother and her husband sitting down together, eating, making videos, doing all kind of things. And deep down inside of you, as a child, you probably said, you probably feel hurt inside, or maybe jealous too. Maybe jealous because anytime you see a man messing with the woman, child, daughter in the home, you know what happened in the start to happen in the home? Jealousy started. Jealousy. You understand? So I really don't really understand the last year what took place and the 6 months ago for now, based on what she said, she wants somebody to talk to him. He had a wife, and that's your mother. I'm agree if you tell your mother the same way you go out there and go tell someone. Why didn't you call your grandmother? That's your mother in Jamaica, or your daddy, or whosoever, and tell them what's going on. Let they call your mother. Why didn't tell your grandma? Your mother. I'm not saying what you did wrong to go to the school. I'm just saying she should tell her mother. And for me, for her not telling her mother, I just feel like she did like what doing. It's just like sometimes we may looking at people come up and say something against a person. We do not know what was going on. The only thing I literally know for him as a grown ass man trying to mess with a young child, that's not cool. And that's his white child, and that's an underage child. That's not cool. But at the same time, a lot of these parents need to walk their girl child, their boy child, through other things. Because man a turn woman, woman a turn man. Walk them through the lifestyle, what it is about. Let them know what the world is made up of. Let them know what can happen. And let them know too, if my man ever touch you, don't hesitate to holler out for mommy. And don't hesitate to tell me. Because a lot of girl child out there agree. They don't care to sleep with their mother man. A lot. I'm not kidding. I see it happen. They get pregnant even for their stepdad, their mother husband. They don't care. So for me, literally just looking at her, really like hold on to this for since last year because you're looking at he's a nice person. Oh, you agree with what he did then? How can a man be a nice person married to your mother and you call a nice person molesting you? I don't see no niceness in that, huh? And I said it a million times. Any man that trying to molest young children, they entitled to they should spend the rest of their life in jail. You know what I mean? They should. The law put them in jail for the rest of their life. The law should. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these parents, them out there, a lot of these parents, what they literally did, they push their children out there, want to get them big spotlight. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? Because I really see them sometime like, she want to stay home as a housewife. Get up and drop your kids them to school sometime too. They girl child. Because you don't know, maybe sometime you dropping this girl to school if his hand don't on her leg or something like that. You don't know where this thing popping up coming from. Get up and send a child to school sometime. When you go out for a ride out with your kid, and sometime you and them two just go out. Like the older daughter, she should just go out with her. Both of them together sometime. Sometimes children want to say stuff to us, but we as the mother don't have no time to listen what we had to say to them. You know? And we have to pay attention to our children then. Look at their face impression. You know? Look, pay attention. Pay attention. I'm telling you. Because if you watch your children in the home, if you don't like your man, if you give them some eye look sometime and that man around the dining table, anywhere in the house, you're going to see they giving the eye look. I'm telling you, I see a lot of it happen. This is something we parents need to pay attention to. And you see a lot of you parents who like boosting up your young girl child, putting them in here, shaking up themselves, and this and that because of money and all kind of things. You a lot of you mother only putting out your children now. This type of thing is not cute. This type of thing is not cute. Let they grow up and be what they want to be for themselves. Don't put them out in the spotlight because of money. And that's the reason why a lot of these children, them as a young age, get carried away because of us as a parents, because we don't have no class inside of us for our children, no sympathy, no heart, no love for our children. Them, hmm? I tell them, no, they're not watching. You see what happened? You see what Puff Diddy had? Where is he, Puff Diddy had today? In jail. Is anyone who would expect that man would be the life he living, the money he had? People have money, make a lot of trouble too, you know. Though because we don't know, because a lot of things not coming out. They are the one make a lot of trouble and doing a lot of things. Another man again, another black man again, going beside him. You understand? Another man again. Come on. Going right beside him again. Mess with molest an underage child. You're going for a long time for that. That not the judge not gonna play. The judge not going to play when that's underage child. You're a grown. It's best if you to go out there and cheat and your wife heard about it and another disgrace in here. Cause cheating is like when you hear people out there talking about, oh Chrissy, you should leave him, you should this. They're mountain too. You know, cheating is not. I'm not saying if I know my man cheating, if how am I gonna retaliate? I don't know, and I'm not gonna retaliate anyway because I'm an independent woman. You know what I mean? The only way I'm gonna sit back and quiet because I can't do anything for myself. You know what I mean? But once I can do something for myself, I don't need that. You know how many sickness out there? A lot sickness out there. A lot. Lot of sickness out there. This man sleeping around with a lot of people. And then on top of it, nobody know what he's doing, giving his wife, and then he wanted to give it to his wife's daughter. Huh? This man is horrible, man. This man is horrible. So I don't trust some of those men in the army. Because sometimes their head part not good. They too dope up. You know? They too dope up. So anyway, people, you know, I'm outside and it's so beautiful. People, it's beautiful. I was inside and I said, you know, it's kind of feel a little warm inside. You know what I mean? And I said, I'm going outside. Let me come over here and just sit right here and just do my video. It feels so good. You know, they have this lights up and all kind of things. It's just perfectly fine to do my video. You know what I mean? So anyway, people, it was nice talking to you guys. You know what I mean? Sometimes